We got 2 down, baby. Double down. November 10th. Let's go!
Well, what's up, guys? We only got a short video from yesterday. It was pretty tough to self-film a whole lot of that. It just became such an eventful day. It was probably one of the coolest and most memorable hunts between my dad and I, because we were able to double down. And man, it was awesome. So we were hunting like 50 yards apart. He actually called me in the morning and said, "Hey man, I want you to come with me." And I was like, "I don't know, I'm just not really feeling it this morning." He said, "Nah, come on, please just come." I was like, "You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's go do it." I felt kind of weird about hunting that close together, but not like being together. So it was going to be interesting to see how that worked out. And around 8:15, everything started blowing up like crazy. Started hearing grunts, snort wheezes, and you could hear deer just crushing through, running each other down hard. And 8:15, I looked to my left, and sure enough, there was a buck. And I was like, oh, I couldn't tell how big it was, but I just let out a grunt. Mind you, my dad is like 45 yards this way. And I look, and here he comes. He is barrel rolling. He is jumping trees, high fencing them like crazy. It was unbelievable. There was fallen trees about this high. He was just soaring over them. I could barely get the camera on him. My bow and my camera are set up here. He's coming from over here. And I could barely get the camera to it. But when I finally did, he was probably like 15 yards, jumps over a bunch of briar, and he's standing right there, and it was all I could do to get a last second shot. And I like had leaned out like that over a tree and stuck him. The shot looks really far back, but he was cornering so far to me that it actually had clipped a lung, liver, it went through a bunch of guts, and it stuck into that back ham. Watched him run. I'm all amped up. I'm texting my dad.
I don't know if I got that on film, but that is a freaking beaut. I hit him back though. Definitely hit him back. My dad's right over here, so I gotta let him know, but that's a freaking stud, man. Let's go.
And he says, "Hang on." I said, "I'm gonna get down and check my arrow." He said, "Hang on, I'm grunting in a buck." And I said, "What?" And I look over like this, and I can see a beautiful 7-point standing right there. And I was like, no way. So I grabbed my camera, and as soon as I get the camera to it, right before I press record, I see that thing just get schwarped. And I yelled out from the tree, I said, "Hell yeah, man!" So we both got down. I beat him down.
Let's go. I piped him. My pops piped him. We got 2 down, baby. Double down. November 10th. Let's go! This is so sick. So, mine came in at like 8:10. He come through, walked right up this edge, and I piped him at like 7 yards. And my dad's hunting right over there in that tree, not far from me at all. And I look over, and there's a buck in front of him, and he just pipes him. And they both ran out this way. Wind picked up, which is crazy, but we got the storm cell moving, so we're gonna hustle up and grab this thing. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, so cool.
Both deer actually ended up dying about probably 35 yards apart. We had to basically just get scooting. It was getting warm. We had to go to work. There wasn't a lot of time for anything. It was just to be a short, really short and sweet hunt that ended up getting prolonged. So we drove the truck down, threw him in the back, grabbed a couple pictures right beforehand, got home, gutted him. He took his to the processor. I'm not going to actually be doing a caping video with mine. So it's still here for now, and I'm going to butcher it up before I take it to a processor itself to vacuum seal steaks and burgers and all that. But be watching out for that caping video as well.
Since we didn't get to have a great look at him, there's a little sneak peek. Last night, like I said, with everything going pretty fast, pretty crazy, I figured we'd just walk in here and let you guys see him. So there he is in all of his might. That's my makeshift gamble, by the way. Tip of the day, use anything that works. And I guess we'll set him up right here. Yeah. And that's him. So what was actually really cool about this deer, so on October 20th of this year, I actually shot this deer. Wasn't happy with it. I knew that the shot wasn't great, but I knew I hit him. So I tracked blood for about as far as I could, and then it just stopped. And then when I shot this one, I was on a property about 2 miles away, which is wild, and we got a trail cam picture of him a couple days ago. And that was a big reason my dad wanted me to go in there, because he knew that this buck was just tearing me apart, wasn't sure as to what was going on. So we thought it was him, and we validated it, because my shot from before is right there. You can see where it entered, up here, and right where it came out right there. So pretty wild to have all that happen, and to have that hunt go down like that with my dad. It's just too cool. We were able to get a nice buck here. He got a nice buck, and to know that this guy isn't laying dead in a ditch somewhere or anything of that regard is just beyond me, and I couldn't be any happier. Nearly a month later, finally got this deer. Just an overall really cool hunt. So hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and a huge shout out to our sponsors, Forerunner Blinds, Two Bore Saddles, and our partners with Bow Addicts here as well. They make some top-notch stuff. Go check them out. Stay with us. We've got a lot more really cool stuff coming.